action. Yeti. Oh no, man, that's too crazy. Let me try it again.
My goal with this project was to create a comedy, but also a story with a little suspense. The story dives right into a man who we can immediately see is absorbed with conspiracy theories. In the background, we see boxes he's collected over the years with archived conspiracy files. And then also in his notebook, we see drawings of a Sasquatch and notes that he's taking about it. As the story progresses, we see that the Sasquatch is on his mind and he's probably absorbed with all these conspiracies going on in his head. And so it just plays out perfectly with this kid pranking him at that exact moment. The majority of this film was pre-production. There was a lot of planning that had to happen to set up the scene. One way I was able to cut costs with this film is through the books. Instead of going online and purchasing dozens of conspiracy theory books, I found books that I already had and went online, printed out actual book jackets onto paper, cut those out to match a book. This book is Fighting for Space. And so you can see this is just a print of another book cover. Another trick I used to cut time and save money was with the developing. Instead of bringing up solution and actually going through the whole process of developing a negative, I took a picture of a young man I knew out on his street in front of his house, and then I photoshopped him running onto a stock forest scene, and then angled that a little bit to make it look like this was taken kind of haphazardly. And then I printed off different exposures that kind of simulated the process of developing a negative. So that's an inexpensive way to show someone developing a photo without having to actually do it. We couldn't have gotten the great audio in this film without the Rode NTG3, which is a beautiful shotgun mic. I've used this mic for 3 or 4 years now, and every time I use it, I'm just so impressed with the sensitivity that it has. It does a fantastic job of picking up quiet Foley, like someone's footsteps, all the way up to, say, a Yeti running by grunting.
Your mother was a hamster. What do you say? My mother's a hamster.
We also use the VideoMic Pro on the behind the scenes camera, and this is a fantastic on-camera microphone to use. One very helpful trick is to use fog in the scene. We found an insect fogger on Amazon for only $50, and instead of using insecticide, we use mineral oil, which is a lot safer. Fog makes a huge difference in setting the right mood and atmosphere for the scene. Here's a shot with fog, and here's a shot without. As always, I was fortunate to work with a great group of talented people.
All day? All day. I got it. I could be a Yeti.